I'm Vicki Chandler. I run the science program for the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation. The science program is one of three programs that our foundation supports, and our mandate from Gordon and the board is to fund fundamental basic science. For the science program, our current allocation is about $100 million a year, and that makes us one of the largest funders of non-biomedical fundamental science.
The University of California, San Francisco is renowned for training world-class scientists, but its alumni move into sectors and fields that are far more diverse than academic research, fields that are crucial to advancing health worldwide. New UCSF initiatives seek to highlight the breadth of careers that PhDs move into and to better prepare students and postdocs for the opportunities available to them. Vicki Chandler graduated from the UCSF biochemistry program in 1983 and has been many things: a top student, a dropout, a mother, a program director. Today she is a PhD scientist who continues to pave the way for others to follow her path, and she's been kind enough to share her story with us.
I always wanted to do the best I could at anything I tried to do. That said, I never felt I had to be the best. I just had to try the hardest. I had one sister, and both my parents encouraged both of us to just go with it. Neither of my parents are college educated, but both of them really, they had a huge value in education. Both my sister and I were very excellent students, and they just pushed us. I had a very hard, challenging teenage dumb. I dropped out of high school at 16 and got married. I was divorced at 19 with 2 children. And it was in my mid-20s that I ended up moving to actually Palo Alto. There were 3 other women that I became very close to, also single moms, also had little girls, and several of them had gone to college, were back in college. And so it was like, oh, I could actually do this. There's actually a way I can do this. So when I was 24, I started college at Foothill Junior College. It was so stimulating to me to be able to use my brain again, studying, that I just loved that aspect. And I learned that, you just gotta do it. If you get this kind of funny feeling in your gut and you feel like, oh, wow, that's something I've never tried to do before, and of course you are going to have some insecurity about, well, I've never tried to do that before. Am I going to be able to do it? That's when you need to go for it. My first lab director position, I remember ordering all of the equipment, and I moved from California to Oregon, so I got up to Oregon. A lot of the equipment and all the stuff had come. And I walked into this room filled with boxes that had the word Chandler on all of them. And it was so thrilling. It was like, wow, I get to decide what to do. I had gotten a grant, so I had funding to support my research with high-level goals. But it was both thrilling and frightening at the same time, but exhilarating to think, this is my responsibility. I did very fundamental basic research on how genes are turned on and turned off. And we learned some really important things from my PhD, had very top publications, and it helped drive the field of gene expression forward. And I was fortunate to have good mentors around me, people with more experience that I could ask silly questions and some not so silly questions. But it was thrilling.
Bio5 is spectacular. You founded it, I think.
It wasn't my idea at the beginning, but I was the founding director that really pulled it all together and launched it. So a lot of the concepts, I worked, of course, very closely with the architects to design the building that is sort of the hub, but BioPhi is much bigger than the actual building. So it was a really stimulating experience. And frankly, part of that experience and the rewards I felt in terms of just satisfaction that I was helping to make a difference outside of doing my own research program, I think set the stage for me being attractive to other opportunities that were outside of running your own research program. I'm very proud of what I did for my PhD and my postdoc, and I'm proud of my research career. But I think the thing that is most important is students and postdocs that worked with me, that I feel I was able to help them in ways that my mentors helped me to enhance one's skills at thinking critically, thinking creatively, and communicating effectively. And you know, I really feel our legacy as a scientist, yes, it's the research, yes, it's some of the papers that might have changed the way certain other scientists are doing their experiments and that kind of thing, but the real legacy is the people that you helped along the way.